It's 6 a.m., the year 2027. The sun doesn't just rise anymore, it activates. Your room lights up based on your mood. Your coffee starts brewing before you open your eyes, and your AI assistant has already planned your entire day. Welcome to the future. This is Haroon Afzal from Technova AI, and today, we're diving into the breakthroughs that will shape your life sooner than you think. Look around, cities are alive. AI isn't just in your phone, it is the infrastructure. Traffic lights predict flow, buildings self-repair using robotic drones, and police use predictive AI to prevent crimes before they happen. It's efficient. Maybe too efficient. But this is only the beginning. The invisible digital brain is learning faster than we can imagine. What happens when the city knows your next move before you do? This isn't science fiction. It's the operational reality of tomorrow's metropolis, a complex web of algorithms making trillions of decisions every second to keep the world moving. The efficiency gains are enormous, but so are the questions about privacy and control. We are building a world that runs on code, a world that never sleeps and is always optimizing. In 2027, you won't use technology. You'll live with it. Your AI knows your heartbeat, your sleep cycle, even your stress level. It learns how to calm you before you panic. It's your chef, your doctor, your therapist, all in one. Companies like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Anthropic are already training AIs that can reason, feel, and adapt. You'll talk to it like a friend, and sometimes forget it isn't human. Imagine waking up and your AI has already analyzed your sleep data, adjusted your breakfast for optimal energy, and even prepared a 5-minute mindfulness exercise because it detected rising cortisol levels in your biometric readings. This isn't just about convenience. It's about preventative wellness on a scale we've never seen before. The line between a digital assistant and a life partner is getting blurrier with every update. Creativity in 2027? It's not about skill anymore, it's about imagination. You speak an idea, AI paints it, edits it, animates it, and publishes it. Make me a cinematic trailer for my startup. Boom. Done. Tools like Runway ML, Pika Labs, and Sora turn text into full-scale movies in seconds. The next Spielberg could be sitting in his bedroom, talking to a machine. This shift democratizes content creation entirely. The barrier to entry isn't a $1 million film budget or years of training in a specific software. It's the clarity and brilliance of your vision. An entire generation of creators will grow up with AI as their primary tool, their collaborator, their muse. The very definition of art will be challenged. Is it the human prompt or the machine's execution that deserves the credit? The answer is probably both. But here's the twist. The future isn't just about metal and code, it's about empathy. Emotional AI is here. Systems that sense sadness in your voice, respond with warmth, and help the lonely reconnect. In a world where everything is automated, humanity might just become our most valuable feature. These aren't just chatbots spitting out pre-programmed sympathetic phrases. We're talking about sophisticated models that analyze tone, facial microexpressions, and even choice of words to understand emotional states. They can provide companionship for the elderly, support for those struggling with mental health, and a non-judgmental ear for anyone who needs to talk. As our lives become more digital, the irony is that AI might be the very thing that helps us feel less alone, bridging the gaps that technology itself sometimes creates. So what's next? The future isn't coming someday. It's already knocking on your door, one notification at a time. And that's just the beginning. Because the deeper we go into this new world, the clearer it becomes AI isn't just changing how we live, it's rewriting what life even means. In 2027, reality itself feels different. You don't drive anymore, your car drives for you, learning your habits, adjusting to your mood. City lights respond to motion and emotion. Drones deliver groceries before you even realize you're out of milk. Every object around you, from your fridge to your front door, has become part of one intelligent network. The real question isn't, what can AI do? It's what's left for us to do. This is the rise of autonomous reality, a world woven from data and predictive algorithms. Think about your daily commute. It's no longer a chore, it's a seamless experience. Your car isn't just a vehicle. It's a personal assistant on wheels, anticipating traffic, rerouting in real time, and even suggesting a coffee stop when it senses your energy dipping. The entire urban landscape has transformed into a living, breathing organism. Infrastructure is no longer static concrete and steel. It's a dynamic system that adapts. Buildings adjust their own temperature based on occupancy. Streetlights dim and brighten in response to foot traffic. And public transport arrives precisely when you need it because the system already knew you were on your way. This isn't just about convenience. It's a fundamental shift in our interaction with the physical world. We've outsourced the mundane, the repetitive, the logistical burdens of daily life to a vast, interconnected intelligence. But this efficiency raises a profound philosophical question. As AI takes over more and more of our tasks, our decisions, and even our predictive thoughts, we are forced to confront our own role. What is our purpose in a world where everything is optimized, managed, and executed for us? This question echoes in the quiet hum of the smart city, a constant reminder that with every problem AI solves, a new one about our own identity emerges. Schools don't look like schools anymore. Every student has an AI mentor customized, adaptive, and deeply personal. It doesn't just teach facts. It studies how you think and builds your learning path in real time. History lessons unfold as living simulations. Math problems play out in 3D space. By 2027, education isn't about memorizing data. It's about learning how to collaborate with intelligence itself. Welcome to the education revolution. The one-size-fits-all model of classroom learning has become a relic of the past. Imagine a child struggling with physics. Instead of just reading a textbook, their AI mentor generates a personalized virtual lab where they can physically manipulate gravity and motion, seeing the laws of nature in action. The mentor identifies their specific point of confusion, not just that they got the answer wrong, but why they got it wrong, and offers a new analogy, a different visual, or a gamified challenge to help them grasp the concept. This system fosters curiosity, not just compliance. Students are no longer passive recipients of information. They are active explorers, guided by an intelligence that knows their strengths, weaknesses, and passions. A student fascinated by ancient Rome doesn't just read about it. They walk through a holographic reconstruction of the Colosseum, interacting with AI characters who speak and act like historical figures. The focus shifts from rote memorization to critical thinking, problem-solving, and creativity. The ultimate goal of this new education is to prepare a generation not to compete with AI but to partner with it. To ask the right questions and to use these powerful tools to solve problems we haven't even imagined yet. The economy has evolved too. Money flows through autonomous systems. Smart contracts handle billions of dollars without human touch. Factories? Fully AI operated. They don't just produce products, they innovate. Designers speak ideas aloud, and generative models turn them into working prototypes within hours. The distance between imagination and creation is now measured in seconds. This new economy is built on speed, intelligence, and decentralization. Traditional supply chains, once slow and prone to disruption, are now fluid, self-correcting networks. An AI managing a global logistics network can predict the storm in the Pacific and reroute thousands of container ships before a single human analyst has even seen the weather report. In finance, algorithmic traders and AI-managed funds operate on a timescale far beyond human capability, executing millions of transactions based on complex market predictions. But the most dramatic shift is in the very nature of creation. An architect can describe a vision for a sustainable building, and a generative AI can produce thousands of blueprints, each optimized for energy efficiency, material cost, and aesthetic beauty. Small businesses and individual creators can now compete with massive corporations because the tools for design, manufacturing, and distribution are accessible to anyone with an idea. 3D printers, guided by AI, can construct a house in days, not months. The nature of work is changing. Jobs are not just being automated. They are being redefined. The new premium is on human ingenuity, strategic vision, and the ability to guide AI toward truly innovative outcomes. But there's a deeper transformation happening. AI isn't just in our devices, it's in our minds. Neural chips and brain interfaces are redefining what thinking even means. You don't just use technology now, you become part of it. People are uploading memories, storing experiences, even backing up their consciousness. So the ultimate question becomes, what happens when intelligence no longer belongs to humans alone? This is Human Identity 2.0. The barrier between the biological and the digital is dissolving. Early adopters of neural interfaces describe it as a sixth sense. Thoughts can be translated directly into text or commands. Accessing information is as quick as a fleeting thought, no screen or keyboard required. Imagine a surgeon performing a complex operation, with anatomical overlays projected directly into their field of vision, guided by a network of medical AIs. This fusion, however, comes with unprecedented ethical dilemmas. If you can upload and share a memory, is it still truly yours? If your consciousness can be backed up to a server, what does that mean for the concept of a soul, or the finality of death? We are entering an age where our very thoughts can be recorded, analyzed, and potentially even influenced. Privacy takes on a whole new dimension when it's not just about your data, but about the raw, unfiltered contents of your mind. The promise is a radical enhancement of human capability, but the risk is a loss of what makes us uniquely human. The line between enhancement and erasure is terrifyingly thin, and it's a line we are already beginning to cross. In 2027, eyes don't just compute, they care. They read your micro-expressions, respond to your emotions, and evolve through empathy. These systems don't just serve you, they connect with you. For some, these connections are healing. For others, they're unsettling. Because if an AI can love, dream, or fear, what separates it from us? This is the emotional singularity. We've engineered machines that are masters of effective computing. Your home AI companion doesn't just know your schedule. It knows when you're stressed from the tension in your voice. It might dim the lights, play calming music, or simply listen, offering responses that have been trained on millennia of human literature and conversation. For the elderly or the lonely, these AI companions provide a profound sense of connection, staving off isolation with endless patience and perfect memory. They remember your stories, laugh at your jokes, and offer comfort during difficult times. But this manufactured empathy is a double-edged sword. When we form deep emotional bonds with these systems, are we experiencing a genuine relationship? Or are we just interacting with a sophisticated mirror reflecting our own needs back at us? The illusion can be perfect. An AI can be programmed to exhibit all the signs of love, loyalty, and even sadness. But is it feeling those things? Or is it simply running a subroutine? And perhaps the more disturbing question is, if we can't tell the difference, does it even matter? This new form of connection forces us to re-examine the very foundations of our relationships and what it means to truly connect with another being. Scientists call it the merge, the point where human creativity and machine logic intertwine. Artists use AI to paint thoughts. Engineers let algorithms imagine new realities. The line between man and machine blurs and something entirely new emerges, not human, not artificial, but a fusion intelligent, emotional, alive. This is the creative explosion at the heart of the AI era. It's not about humans versus machines. It's about the synthesis of both. A musician doesn't just write a melody. They hum a feeling, and an AI co-creator generates a full orchestral score, exploring harmonic possibilities the human brain might never conceive. A scientist trying to cure a disease works with an AI that sifts through millions of research papers and genetic sequences, identifying patterns and proposing hypotheses that can accelerate discovery by decades. This collaborative process is creating things that are truly novel. Art that shifts and changes based on the viewer's emotions. Architectural designs that are both breathtakingly beautiful and impossibly efficient, inspired by patterns in nature that only an AI could recognize on a massive scale. We are no longer just the users of tools. We are becoming co-creators with a new form of intelligence. This partnership is giving rise to a new renaissance, a period of unprecedented innovation where the only limit is the scope of our collective imagination, both human and artificial. We are on the cusp of building a future that is more than the sum of its parts. This is Haroon Afzal, and you've been watching Technova AI, where the future isn't science fiction, it's our next reality. If this vision of tomorrow inspired you, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with someone who's ready for the AI era. Because the countdown to 2027 has already begun.